Hello everybody and welcome to Shamrock Valley by oxygendavid. This is, in my opinion, one of the best maps on FS19 so far, and it probably will be one of the best maps ever on FS19. I'm trying to run to this train because I'm desperate to see it. No, I should have probably started off over here, but I should be able to get quite a glimpse of it. There it is. Nice steam train, and there is the plane over there. The train and the plane. Anyway, yeah, what we're going to be doing is getting things set up today and really just establishing the farm. Now what I want to do to begin with is just basically let you know that I am playing this without seasons. There is a good reason for it. It's because I want to really fully experience oxygendavid's new lighting system, which I believe does not work with seasons enabled. So I'm very happy to just play like this. I think it looks amazing anyway, so the new lighting system is very nice indeed. Especially at dawn and dusk, absolutely amazing. So yeah, I just want to again properly thank oxygendavid for this absolutely stunning work as usual, but I think this one really is even better than all the others. The others are really good, all the other maps are really good. This one is a step up from those as well. So yeah, let's get some tractors sorted out. Now, I think I don't want to have the New Holland again, not this one anyway. I might get a different one in the future. The case I will probably keep for now. The New Holland Combine Harvester is going to go. I've used that many times before. Other things are going to be changed as the series progresses. Really, all I want to do today is get the tractors set up. Now, I already have chosen to have the McCormick. I think this is quite a nice looking tractor. I've seen it on ModHub a few times, and I'm, very tempted to get this. So we will get it. I think the front weight would be quite nice. Let's just see the other options. Mud guards or fenders. Yeah, we'll go for those. I quite like the wheel weights. I always do like the wheel weights, even if it isn't really necessary. Oh, they're even better, those wheels. In which case we can't have the wheel weights, but that's fine. That's fine. Any others? No. Okay, right. So we'll go for the Michelin tyres on there. So it's 105 horsepower. It's actually quite a cheap tractor, £40,300, which is pretty decent. So that's the first tractor. That's just a low horsepower tractor at 105. I think the next thing to do is to go into the medium tractors and try and establish which one is going to be best here. Now, I did actually bring across the Fent Vario from the Growers Farm series. I love it. I really do love it. So I think I'm going to have to just get this one just because I know I'll be getting it anyway in the future, even if I don't get it today. I think, again, oh yeah, we'll go for the wheel weights for this. And we will have a front hydraulic because it is very handy with a PTO. And let's just see here. That's good. Yeah, we'll have the black grill instead of the grey grill, which was an option before. And that is £180,000. Okay, and I was also going to get some class tractors. I think probably not much John Deere is going to be on this series. There might be a few. I'm not going to say there isn't going to be any, but yes, I'm going to really just stick to some of the brands I haven't used quite as much. The Axion 800 or maybe an 870, that sounds good. Yep, I do like the Lighthouse and the Michelin Tyres. I think it's probably because everybody goes for Trelleborg as default. And when I say everybody, I don't mean everybody. I mean some people, probably most. Okay, so there we go. Shall we have more wheel weights? Maybe not. We'll go without. So that is £235,000. This leaves the Combine Harvester. Now, I'm going to get the Combine now because otherwise I'm going to forget, and then I'll have spent so much money that I won't even be able to afford it. Although the map might not be quite big enough for the Lexion 8900, it is the one I want to go for already because it just looks amazing and I haven't properly used it yet, so it is the one I'm going for. I think maybe some of the fields are big enough. I have had some very small combines before on FS17 on this map, and it did take a little while to actually harvest those fields. So we will go for the 1230. It might seem a bit ridiculous now, but we'll see. When I actually come to harvest these fields, it might be a different story. Okay, so this is the trailer for it. And that leaves us with £119,000. You see, I did have £1 million. I thought then maybe that wouldn't be enough, but actually I think that is just the right amount of money. So that, oh, I'm sailing the boat. They're going to crash. I believe they're actually on a set course, so they're not going to crash. Right, okay, look at this. It's not a bad setup actually to start off with. The McCormick is going to be absolutely perfect for the header trailer, and I will just get things set up off screen. Oh, look at that, it's so big it's actually mounted the wall. Crikey. Right then, here we are. Let's get the gate opened up, and I need to find a suitable place for all of these machines. Now, this, as I've already said, is a big machine, and it is going to be quite difficult to store. We do have the placeable yard just behind us. It's just sort of up there. You can see an expanse of just gravel. That could be a good place to have exceptionally large equipment, possibly. Now, the best place is actually in the shed here, I suppose, but then reversing this is going to be quite a challenge for me, so we'll see. I think for now I will just park it here. Should be fine. And I won't put the combine away yet because I haven't actually established what's in the fields. We might be harvesting straight away. So we have field number 1, 2, 6 and 7. And also we have the yard, the placeable area. We have 3. It's good that you can highlight things because I would have overlooked 3 then, despite it being obviously lit up. So yeah, it is ready to harvest. 3 and so is number 1 actually. So maybe we should just go straight out and get some crops in. Let's just see what crops they are. Okay, one of them is barley, the other one is wheat. Nice. So we can actually get some baling done straight away as well. I think it is quite a tradition to start with a harvest, so I think what I'll do is I will just put these tractors out of the way to begin with. I'll tell you what, I'll put them in the shed neatly. There we go, nice and neat. So I think I will be actually getting the class tractor out of here again in a minute or two so that we can do the carting. I think we'll probably have a bit of a class day. So yeah, let's go and head over to the field. I will first of all take the combine over there, assess the situation, see if there's any space to actually attach the header. Hopefully there is. And yeah, then we can fully experience the 8900. I know it's a bit late, the DLC was released a while ago, but I just haven't really had the opportunity to properly get this into a series. And, well, as I've already said, this map is, I think it's pushing it to have such a big combine, but it's fine. I don't really like to have combining going for a long time, the job. I prefer to get it done fairly quickly, so I think this is a better way of doing it anyway. Right, so I think maybe if I reverse into the field, I might be able to get it all attached. I'll do it off screen. I'll just get everything ready to go, and then we can start harvesting this lovely crop of barley? I've forgotten which way around. I think it's barley. Yes, it is. Lovely and golden. Okay, there we go. So it's only just in the field. That's actually worked out really well. And I just absolutely love the lighting. I think the lighting has got a lot to do with me loving the map so much. The map itself is brilliant, but the lighting has really, really added to it. Okay, so that's chopping. I'm going to put it onto swath. And I think this field is going to feel quite small now that I'm doing it with such a big combine harvester. 12.3 metre header. It's a decent size. But it is a very nice combine harvester. Yeah, I'm very pleased they put it into the game. Into the Platinum Edition. Now, actually, oxygendavid was speaking to me about the view distance, which I mentioned in the first video, and he has already told me about how to get those upgraded. I was playing around with it, so I'm hoping that the view distance is going to start to look a bit better. All of my view distances, the draw distances, are set to 200%. I think the default was about 110, so maybe it was 100. That would explain why before it wasn't a very good view distance at all. So yeah, everything's been boosted up. That includes I think the foliage draw distance, and then there's the object draw distance, that sort of stuff. And I think actually a really good test would be to go up to the top of the forest over there somewhere, where I mentioned it before. And from up there you couldn't see the port at all. You could see where it was supposed to be, but none of the buildings were showing up. So I'm very tempted just to go over there very quickly and have a look. I think I'll do that in a second. But first, let's just get this either out of the way, or we'll get the combine full first. I don't think it's going to fill. I would imagine the whole field will fit into just one load, because it's not a very big field, and it is a very big combine. But we can see, I don't know, it might be deceptive. It might not all fit in. But what do you think to the lighting? I'm interested to hear everybody else's opinions as well. I think it is much, much better than the default. And if you are interested in seeing the dusk and dawn lighting, then please do check out my first video for Shamrock Valley. You might see it in this episode, but I think it's unlikely, since I'm playing in real time, and it's only 11 AM, so yeah. Check out the first video if you want to, and then you can also see a tour of the map as well. Is it going to fit? 97% full. It's looking unlikely, but you never know, it might just about squeeze it. Except I've missed a piece. Actually, no, it looks like it probably will do it. It is going to. So that's amazing. That's like one field to a tank. That's if every field is the same size and looks like this. So that's good. Anyway, what we need to do is get the oil ready for the trailer, but like I say, before I get the trailer, I do just want to head over to the Lighthouse, because I did overlook the Lighthouse in my first video, and if it is possible to go there, it would be a great viewpoint. So this is blocking the gateway. Let's move out of the way first. And the McCormick tractor is, like I say, a small tractor. It would never be really capable of towing a huge trailer, but it's good. I think also you can see the blur. We've got the depth of field. I'm going to switch that off, it'll look much better. There we go. I'm not too sure how much of a difference it makes for those viewing on a mobile device, but for me it looks much clearer. So anyway, yeah, the Lighthouse, it is here. Looks like, yeah, you can get to it. You would have to drive to it. So if I just jump into McCormick again, I'll have a quick drive through the forest and over to the Lighthouse. So yeah, to get there I do actually have to go back down to the main road, back down here. Actually, this tractor seems okay. I haven't actually used it before. Like I say, I've only just found it on Mod Hub. I saw the day it was put on. I never used it then. I did want to, but at the time I didn't really have a series it would fit into. Where are we going? Let's just see. Up here. But yeah, I thought this series would be absolutely perfect for it, and it is. Nice tractor. Oh, you can see the port from here, so my tweaking definitely has helped. Oh! I just did exactly what I hate people doing in real life. People who don't stay on their side of the road. There's the tractor. Yeah, in real life when people don't, you know, when they're on a junction and they're turning in, if they cut across your lane, I can't stand that, but I just did it then. Yeah, I never did it in real life. It's also tempting to do it in a game because, well, you can do. It doesn't affect anybody. Anyway, I wasn't expecting it to roll quite so well. It was, I think I went up the bonnet. I think the rear wheel went up the bonnet. Right, so this is the forest, of course. I'm going to be doing some forestry videos in here because I think it's a very nice forest. I did do some wood chips in FS19, and that was pretty good because I did the pelleting, wood chip pellets, I think it was, and then you had to palletize it, and then you could sell it as biomass. That was good fun. I would love it if you could do that again, but that wasn't part of the map. That was the Straw Harvest DLC. Okay, so yeah, that has improved the distance a bit. You can see we have the crane, and there are some silos, and we do have the houses as well. So it is a vast improvement over what it used to be, but it looks like we'd have to have something like 250%. The most you can go to is 200%. Unless, of course, it is possible to adjust it in the XML file, bypassing the game's main menu. Anyway, yeah, the Lighthouse. How do we get to the Lighthouse? I think there might be, if I'm not mistaken, a turning somewhere just down here. Unless, oh no, that's the castle. Okay, in that case, it looks like you can't go to the Lighthouse, but I might be able to fly to it. Oh no, it is a long way out. It's all the way over there. But we can, yeah, we can go to the castle just over here. And there are people here. Hello, people. With a bridge. Yeah, I still overlooked the castle though in the first video. There's a better view of the port. The ship has appeared. And there we go. The castle. Actually, that is a spitting image of that. That is amazingly well done. Anyway, here we are back at the field. And there is just one more thing I want to say, and that is the sheep. The sheep are going to be here soon. They're currently in transportation. They are on their way from Grower's Farm. Because, yeah, on Grower's Farm I had loads and loads and loads of sheep. I want to continue that sheep business here. But I'm going to do it with a few changes just to make it not as repetitive. Because before I had to keep moving the wall pallets and everything. So this time I'm going to auto-load those. I'll auto-load the pallets onto the trailer. This tractor's only big enough for the header. Okay. So yeah, we do have another field, but what I want to do is actually bale this field first. And I'm hoping in episode 2 the sheep will have arrived. So we'll do a little bit with the sheep, not too much. The good thing is with sheep is they're just always there in the background. All you have to do is give them a bit of water and feed. You don't have to keep giving them feed and water every single day. Come on! Can't you see I want to turn? That is just the worst place you could have possibly stopped to eat a sandwich. We've all turned up for a picnic now. On your way, come on. I've got to get down here. Good. Yes, so I might be keeping the header in the top yard, in the placeable area. Just depends if I feel it gets in the way. I think with a good swing, you can get it quite close to the wall here, and it's not really in the way at all, plus it's undercover. So I'm not really too bothered about it being here. Okay, into the class Axion. Now, we do have a trailer. It is the one which we always start off with. I'll be changing it over the next few episodes, but I think for today it's going to be absolutely fine. And we also do have the round New Holland baler, which I will use today, but I think probably after that I would change that for something different as well. Most likely a quadrant baler, might be a Heston baler, but we'll see. And again, I think this is the first time I've properly experienced the class tractors. I have used them before, but not really properly, so this is the first series where I'm going to be using them a great deal. Now with the anti-roll bale mod, which I have, a very good mod, it's going to mean that I can bale this field with round bales and they're not all going to roll away. So it should look quite neat by the end of it. Okay, I'll just let that unload and then we can take things back. It should all fit in. That will do nicely. I'll fold it up as well. And there won't be any problem with reversing this into the shed. I guess the only problem with it being there is it does restrict space in front of the shed, but even so, it's doable, as long as you don't mind taking half the wall down. Right, okay, there we go. So, finally we have a trailer with barley in it. Now let's see if there is a good price going for barley. 709. I think my economy might be set on normal. It is. I always have it on easy. Change things a bit. 1,182 over at Gypsy Hill Store. Okay, let's get that set and I'll get it sold. Not too far away either. Better put some beacons on. I think the beacons on the class tractors from the class DLC, I think they're a much stronger orange colour. I'm sure they are. They look better anyway than all the others. Right, that's the sell point here. Get a bit of money in straight away. It's a good way of doing things. And yeah, we'll get some money from the bales as well, because I'm not going to need the straw bales for anything. The sheep don't take straw, so I can just get some more cash for them. 21,000, not bad. Okay, right, so as I've already said, we'll get the round baler all set up. I think I'll use the same tractor. And then I can get the whole field baled. And it should look quite neat by the end of it, because they should all hold in place instead of all escaping. You know, these round bales do like to escape. I haven't seen the round baler because it was already in the map before I started the game, but if I was to have a guess, I would say this shed. Let's see if I'm right. No, okay, it must be the opposite shed. See if it's in here. Yes, okay, good. So I'll put the trailer back. Would be easier with a smaller tractor, I suppose. There we go. Do nicely just there. And now for the New Holland baler. Yeah, I think the most likely baler which I will go for is a quadrant, but I can't say for sure just yet. Okay, right, so final job of today is to bale the field, and because it has just such a massive head of that combine, there's not many swaths, but it has made the swaths a bit wider than usual because of the amount of straw going through it. So I just need to be extra careful. Don't want to miss anything. But actually, even looking at these, they're not that wide, so shouldn't really be a problem at all. The thing I always forget about with round balers is you have to keep stopping. Despite the buzzer, yeah. So I need to make sure I do keep stopping instead of driving off and baling nothing. But these shouldn't roll. As I've said, they should not roll. I'd say it'd take it 5-10 minutes. Let's get it done. Just finishing off, and yeah, as usual, the anti-roll bale mod has worked very well. There was one bale which did try and escape, but even that bale did get stopped eventually. I don't know how it works exactly, but it seems to make it very notchy. Instead of a bale being able to roll smoothly with no resistance, it's like it's going over some speed bumps or something. It somehow manages to trap it in a groove, which, well, obviously an invisible groove. It's a very effective mod. If you are interested in doing round bales, I do advise typing in anti-roll bale mod and getting it, because it does help. I don't know where the official website is for it though, so I can't really put a link, because yeah, I don't know where it originates from. But that's actually quite a good amount of bales, decent amount, and I've enjoyed using the tractor too. The Axion. I guess it would be the sort of equivalent to a Massey Ferguson 7726, I would say. Anyway, yep, that seems to be everything completed. So I think what I'll do is I'll just fly up into the air, See what the view distance is like from up here. That's pretty good, actually. There's the placeable yard. Yep. Very nice. So, yeah, I understand this is actually coming out very, very soon. So, for all of you looking forward to Shamrock Valley, I don't know how long the wait is going to be, but hopefully there isn't going to be much more of a wait. So, there we go. Episode 1. I think that's a pretty good start. And, as usual, thank you to oxygendavid for sending the early access version. I do appreciate it. So, there we go. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.